Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, all Gurus to Prabhupada. Dandavats to all devotees there. Hare Krishna. To my most respectful and beloved Guru Maharaj, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Danavir Goswamini Tinamine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Holiness Danavir Goswami Maharaj, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktan Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This year has also been very successful. Of course, all the credit goes to only one address, to you. I have no doubts about that. Therefore, I would like to express in these words what truly happened. Since I was again in Africa this year, for the 4th time in a row, I was assisting you in your preaching. In reality, you are the one who preaches in all the places where I happen to be, and I am simply assisting you. I feel very happy and honored that I could witness and take part in your preaching in Africa once again this year, specifically in Ghana and Nigeria.
Prabhu Maharaj wants to say something real quick. We have to switch it over to our audio.
Yes, sure.
Maharaj said Africa Yatra Ki Jai. Okay, you can continue. Sorry.
Hare Krishna. Actually, Raja Guhyam Prabhu, who is willing to go to Africa, he's also watching. He's online. Okay, let me continue. You delivered a wonderful Bhakta program there, and the success was incredibly satisfying and far beyond expectations. Everyone was pleased. The devotees, the bhaktas, the local authorities, the local GBC, and everyone who heard about your preaching. I was always aware that it was you who was preaching, and I personally rejoiced in your success. It was impossible not to notice. I believe that your other disciples also perceive that you are preaching through them. And in this way, you are reaching more and more conditioned souls. They are touched by your harinams, your wisdom, character, kindness, tolerance, and many other exalted qualities. If any mistake or even a small failure occurs, we can immediately recognize that it is due to our lack of proper assistance to you. It is so beautiful to experience your constant association, guidance, and teachings, which you continuously give to us, your disciples. You have always given and will continue to give, because you are so merciful. Truly, your mercy has no limits. I thank Sri Krishna eternally for you being my spiritual master, and I beg your forgiveness for my shortcomings and weaknesses. Fighting with Maya is not easy at all, but only when we constantly remember you and follow your instructions can we be successful. May Sri Krishna always protect your health, because We could not imagine life without you. With all humility, your eternal servant and assistant, Valmiki Das, Yasya Prasadat Bhagavad Prasado Yasya Prasada Nagati Kutopi. By the mercy of the spiritual master, one is benedicted by the mercy of Krishna. Without the grace of the spiritual master, one cannot make any advancement. That's from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. All glories to you, my dear Guru Maharaj. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Murari Prabhu, could you go next, please?
Yes, Prabhuji. So can I read?
Yes, we can hear you, Prabhu. Please go ahead.
Dear Guru Maharaja, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Danavir Goswami Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Guru is described Yasya Prasadat Bhagavad Prasada. By the mercy of Guru, one can achieve the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.9.28 purport. Srila Prabhupada. In my life, you fulfill this statement very well. I can feel in my life the presence of the Supreme Lord and His mercy, and I am sure that it is because of your prayers to the Lord of my behalf. Why the spiritual master position is so great? Because he is very, very confidential servant of Krishna. Therefore, his position is so great. Also in the same purport. It can see it can see it on your life that you are an example, because whatever you are doing, it is for the pleasure of the Lord, and you are also teaching others to do it also. The bona fide Guru will simply present what the Supreme Guru God says in bona fide scripture. A Guru cannot change the message of the disciplic succession. This is from the chapter 2 of this was Scientific Knowledge of the Soul. You are well known as a Prabhupada man because Prabhupada instructions are for your soul and life. This is the process for accepting a Guru. The Guru is Krishna's representative for the former Acharya's representative. Krishna says that all Acharyas are his representatives. Therefore, the Guru shall be offered the same respect one would offer to God. Also, Science of Self-Realization, Chapter 2. You are accepted Srila Prabhupada, and you are giving as example how to treat Guru as a representative of God, with all respect as given to God. You yourselves are the true representative of Krishna and your Guru. All your thoughts and acts are completely dedicated to Srila Prabhupada. It can be seen on your project Rupanuga Vedic College, in which you are perverting throughout every single inch. It can be felt that pure Krishna consciousness. One who accepts a guru speaks intelligently. He never speaks nonsense. That is the sign of accepting a bona fide guru. Science of Self-Realization, Chapter 2. Every your word is very cautiously chosen. It can be seen also in your reading like Garga Samhita, Brain Gain, and others when you are guiding us, and also in lectures. Every your word is full of Krishna consciousness. The Guru's business is to bring his disciple from darkness to light. Science of Self-Realization, Chapter 2. You are helping me in this principle many times. You rise me up from the darkness of ignorance by your divine instruction. And I am very thankful for your guidance and hoping that you will guide me also in the future. All glories to your lotus feet. I am very happy to have you as my spiritual master and hoping one day I will be worthy to be your disciple in the right sense. Murari Das with family.
Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, could you speak next, please?
Hare Krishna. Dear Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances to your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj, after reading the Garga Samhita, I realized the efforts that you have put to publish it. And especially when this Damodar month came, I used your literature extensively, to preach during this month. Especially in the purport, some of the analogy which you have given, like one example I'm quoting: as a pilot caught in a dense fog uses radio guidance for landing his aircraft, so a fortunate soul flies back to the spiritual abode of Krishna led by transcendental messages. And if we read this purport, this analogy is so realizing. And also while reading further, like the pastimes of Krishna and birth of Krishna, you mentioned the birth star was Rohini, and you're not just only mentioned the Rohini, you're given complete list of 28 stars. So no need to go back and refer how many stars are there and how many constellations are there, what are the names and all. So everything you are given as a package. So whenever we want to tell about Krishna and then his leelas, Damodar leelas and all, this is most attractive and then most interesting to read. And also along with that, one of the in the purport, like in case of Prabhavati, where Prabhavati catches Krishna in her hand and brings to Nanda Maharaj's home, and then his son turns, means Krishna turns as his son, and then what happens? Prabhavati gets ashamed, like what I've done, why, to whom I'm complaining to. So these are very good instances you have written in detail in the purport and all. And also when we read the Garga Samhita about the curse for Nalakuvera and Manigriva. So all the time, like we read that Narada Muni has cursed Nalakuvara and Manigriva as per Bhagavatam. But here in the Garga Samhita, Narada Muni tells Bahulashva that Devala Rishi has cursed them. And and you're given in the purport clearly that in Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva has written as Narada Muni has cursed, but actually Narada Muni is so merciful that like he helps to uh, get get out of that curse. So that is all a very good purports that which I like very much, and the effort you have put together as a package. And further, like in the third canto, fifth chapter, while describing about the word Krishna, what is Krishna means. Ka means the lover of goddesses of fortune. Ra means it's Ramachandra. S means six opulences who resides in Shvetadvipa. N means Lord Narsimha. A means the Eternal One. Ha means it's Naranarayana Rishi. So these I never, probably it could be there in other scriptures, but I did not get any chance to read that. But while reading the Garga Samhita, I got to know about all this thing, and particularly uh, in in uh, in the Garga Samhita, when Gopas revolt, and come to Nanda Maharaj's place, and then they were complaining on Krishna. So Maharaj, you written that how Nanda Maharaj and Vrishabhanu brings down their anxiety and inauspiciousness. And you quoted Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. So uh, whenever one person hears the words of Guru, then his anxiety and his inauspiciousness will be removed. So that is very nice purport which I have read. And also for Radhastami, I was reading Radharani's pastime. So that too in Canto 6. So that Canto 6 is full of glorification of Radharani, and particularly when Sri Radha and Krishna meets at Siddhashrama. So that portion, when I was telling, entire devotees who were listening, who they felt that when I was narrating this slokas and then the purport, they felt as if they went to Vrindavan and then witnessed that moment. So that kind of effort you have put, in the translation and in the purport. And finally, Maharaj, uh, you know, I read the introduction of Uttama Shloka. So I came to know why you compiled that, like because Srila Prabhupada has quoted several slokas in his lecturers, and just to memorize that and please to your spiritual master, you tried put compiling everything together and made 10 photocopies and distributed to your friends, and then further now you published it as a book so that this can be reached to all the devotees who wants to memorize the slokas, everything in one book. And uh, you're feeding us with the nectar of your books, Maharaj. I'm using your books to give the classes and lectures during the festivals and Sunday feast programs, like festivals like Radhashmi, Kartik Man, Damodar Leela, Deepavali, and Govardhan Puja. All that we can get the material in the Garga Samhita. So finally I pray in Srila Prabhupada and Gauranga to get more association and knowledge with your books for me, who like I'm the fallen soul, and I want your bless to serve you much better. So your eternal servant Chaitanya Chandradas.
Thank you, Prabhu. Ananda Vidya Prabhu, could you speak next, please? Alright.
Hare Krishna, can you hear me? Hare Bol?
Yes,
Is it,
Prabhu.
is it coming through? Hare Krishna. Nama Om Vishnu Paraya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Shrimate Dhanavir Goswami Namane. Nama Om Vishnu Paraya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane.
Sorry, Prabhu,
Namaste.
video, please, if possible.
What's that?
Could you turn on your video, if possible?
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshatari. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances on this auspicious occasion of Sri Vyasa Puja. All glories to the assembled devotees, all my sincere God brothers and God sisters, and well wishers of yours. This festival is so important and beneficial to glorify and remember the mercy of the spiritual master is purifying and so very essential to our spiritual life. Krishna is pleased when his pure devotee is served and satisfied. He says to Arjuna in the Adi Purana, Ye me bhakta jana partha, name bhaktas chate jana, mad bhaktanam chaye bhaktas, te me bhakta tama mataha. Those who are my direct devotees are actually not my devotees, but those who are the devotees of my servant are factually my devotees. This is parampara. Krishna sends his dear devotees to this world to save the fallen conditioned souls. And by taking shelter of and hearing from such pure devotees, coming down in disciplic succession, we receive the full mercy of the Lord. All the great acharyas have understood this system of honoring and taking the blessings of a bona fide spiritual master, and it is concluded in all the Shastras. Guru Maharaj, your example is inspiring to the whole world. How surrendered you are to Srila Prabhupada and to spreading the mission of Lord Chaitanya. Despite all challenges and impediments, you continue to train new devotees, write books, and give the holy name through Harinam Sankirtan. Certainly you are very dear to the Lord and are worthy of taking shelter. So on this auspicious day, I offer you millions of obeisances and pray for your continued blessings and mercy. Your servant, Ananda Vidyadas.
Thank you, Prabhu. Can Mahat Seva Prabhu and Pranashakti Devi Dasi please speak next? And the devotees who would like to speak afterwards, can you please raise the hand icon on Zoom? Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet, Guru Maharaj. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Dhanavir Goswami Niti Namine. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. First of all, I am very grateful to Krishna and Vaishnavas for showing their mercy and connecting me to Guru Parampara through authentic Guru like you, Maharaj. I see here in this world many, first of all, fully ignorant of this spiritual path, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and their goal of life. Because of this, and I was also one of these, but just by causeless mercy of devotees, and especially because of His Grace Bhaskaranand Prabhu and Her Grace Vidya Mataji, we got opportunity to associate with devotees and take up the spiritual path. We got very attracted by enlightening classes and kirtan of you, Maharaj. Though I am not qualified to get shelter of you, Maharaj, but still you have accepted. For that we are always grateful to you and for showering your mercy and blessing on us. And then, Maharaj, you have engaged us in the service of maintaining bookstore in India. We are having many shortcomings still. Maharaj, you are accepting our services, and these services are really purifying us. Now I would like to share one incident that His Grace Vishwarup Prabhu, who is very senior devotee and very famous, as all devotees know. So he had visited Pune temple, and we had got opportunity to ask Prabhuji that about Guru Maharaj books, and he was very happy to receive buy these books. And last year he had purchased those books which were available. And when this year he had visited Pune temple, and again I approached to Prabhuji and informed him about the new titles available. So he was very happy to receive these books, and once he received that books, he said, "Now I am feeling that I got a rich man." So I really then I realized how much Maharaj books are accepted by all the devotees throughout the world, and they are appreciating it. So last week we got the opportunity to give the whole Garga Samhita set to His Grace Radhesham Prabhu, who is president of Pune temple. And when he received these books, he really appreciated about the huge efforts Maharaj has put behind it. So, and he was very happy to get this, and he said it will be really beneficial to all the brahmacharis in Pune temple. So Maharaj, I also started reading these books and really feeling very enlightening. So we are very happy and grateful to you always for accepting us and giving you a shelter. And on this auspicious day, I would really like to pray at your lotus feet that please bless me so that I can, through my actions, thoughts, and dealings with devotees, I can always please Hari, Guru, and Vaishnavas. Thank you so much, Maharaj, your insignificant servant, Pran Sakhi Devi Das. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj is saying something. Hare Krishna. Can I go ahead? Hare Krishna. Shall I do my offering or shall I wait?
So there's a video that Maharaj wanted us to play here. I'll share it on the screen, a video from Radhe Shyam Prabhu.
Okay.
I'll just share the screen with them on here. But I'm not seeing the video, if anyone knows a better way to find it.
Maybe just save it.
Okay. How you spell Radhe Shyam?
Speech.
Not seeing this video. I don't know where to find this.
If you have it in your email, let's get it.
Can we do the next offering while we try to set it up?
Can we do the next offering while we try to get this? No problem.
Okay. Okay, so now we can hear from Uru Krama Prabhu, and we'll try to get that video from Radhe Shyam Prabhu in the meantime. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Can I go ahead with offering, Prabhuji?
Okay, yes, please go ahead, Prabhu. Sorry. It's a
Hare
little.
Krishna, Dandat Pranam. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All Guru glories to Srila Prabhupada. Krishna Bhakti is rare in this world, but by the mercy of your disciples and especially His Grace Bhaskaranand Prabhu, we got opportunity to know about you. And I still remember first time when we asked Prabhuji that do we have ISKCON nearby, and when he elaborated us that yes, we have ISKCON, and that too we have something called as a RVC, Rupanuga Vedic College. And I got so much astonished to know that uh, in America there is a university and which is providing the courses and the syllabus on the Vaishnava philosophy. So that is where we got to know about you. And Maharaj, you are so kind that you have accepted us as your disciples. So there is a nice bhajan, Shuddha Bhakta Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula Bhakta Seva Parama Siddhi Prema Latikara Mula. So when I remember you, I always feel that we are very very fortunate to get the association of you, because getting the Shuddha Bhakta is the most rare thing in this world. Probably it's very easy to get the money also, but it is very rare to get a association of the Shuddha Bhakta. Maharaj, you have written so many unique books like Vaishnava Society, which is a collection of all the Shuddha Bhaktas. So His Grace Radhesham Prabhu specially taken the entire set of Vaishnava Society books, and he said that it is a very very unique collection what Maharaj has written. Your every book is unique, like Uttam Shloka, Fortunate Soul, Vedic paradigm. These are very unique books. You have given an entire set of cosmology books to this modern world. So I wish that all the scientists should read your books, because scientists are, they don't have any direction, but our Vedas, you explain it so well, and not only one book, but you have given the entire set of books like Vedic cosmology, Puranic cosmology, fifth canto, Bhugola Tattva, Surya Siddhanta and Siddhanta Shiromani, like that. So you have put lot of efforts to write the commentaries on the Garga Samhita. I am not sure whether I am eligible to read all these books, but yes, I wish that I should be able to, read at least some portion of some books, so that I will get the understanding. I would like to, Maharaj, I would like to serve you, till my last breath. I am not sure that how much is the, life remained, but I always feel that, human life is very rare, and in this human life, to getting a Vaishnava Sangha and getting the Guru Maharaj like you is even more rare. So please shower your mercy so that I will able to serve you at my whatever the best capacity we have, Maharaj. Please keep us under your guidance. Hare Krishna. Your servant, Matseva Das.
Really surrender to the books that we ran out of because we ran out of one of the volumes. The Guru says that, and here I get some of those. All right, we'll hear from you.
Okay, so we have this video now that Maharaj wanted us to share on here. So I'll share the screen on the Zoom. We'll be able to hear it in the temple room, but we won't be able to see it up there. Got 3 different screens going. Oh wait, you can show it from this one. Okay. Okay.
ज्ञानस्य ज्ञानानन्दशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Very happy to have an opportunity to share a few remembrances in the life of the Lord Dhanavir Swami Maharaj. I was very deeply inspired by him when I got to see him in a few occasions in India. I also read some of his books. One book was about Srila Prabhupada, where Maharaj talks about how he joined ISKCON when he was a student. He actually saw Srila Prabhupada giving a lecture. The Prabhupada was telling, you get nice food, prasad, you get nice accommodation, you get nice friendships, and you have intellectually engaging philosophy, you have dancing and such nice entertainment, beautiful darshan of the deities, You lead clean lives, healthy lives. And the Prabhupada said, if you wish to marry, we can give you a devotee girl, you can marry also. And Maharaj says, I calculated the pros and cons. I saw that, by being a devotee, you get gain in all respects. By not being a devotee, you can have a big future by not doing devotional service. So on the very same day, he decided that I should dedicate my life. I was very inspired by that. So one thing I liked with Maharaj is his simplicity and sincerity and honesty with which he expresses his heart as a devotee, especially for all of us to learn a good lesson. He says that when he joined ISKCON, the president Keshav Prabhu they told him, please go and meet Ekendra Prabhu, he will teach you how to wash the cars. So he thought Ekendra Prabhu was some big Prabhuji. He thought he was a small boy, 8-year-old boy. And he was in charge of taking care of the cars. He was a very smart boy, sort of a devotee. He said, come here, hold the hose pipe like this is the way you wash. He was teaching him, he was telling him. Maharaj says, I was surprised that a small boy is in charge. But in Krishna consciousness, he says, under whomever, whichever person is your authority, you should be willing to accept and follow. So he did that service. Later on, he was involved in book distribution. One day, Keshav Prabhu said, please bring the box, put it in the car, bring 2 more boxes, put it. So he was doing it, carrying the psychiatric boxes and putting and doing services. And then he was thinking in the mind, this is like working as a servant somewhere. And then he discussed with his friend. And then they both came to the conclusion, because in the path of devotional service, we are not only servant, we are actually servant of the servant. Actually, our order. Even though being, being a servant looks like you are being commanded by somebody. But if we can keep ourselves under the custody of a devotee and be at the devotee's command, Krishna becomes very pleased with us. So, in this way, Maharaj talks about some of his very early day pastimes at LA when Keshav Prabhu was the president in 1960s. I read in that course. And also, he is one personality, Guru Maharaj. He underwent all the 4 ashrams. The Brahmachari, then he accepted Adhikari to the ashram. Then he accepted Vanachari. So when he was a Vanachari, I have seen him in ISKCON Chapati temple. He gave class also for us. And that is the time I was very deeply inspired. He gave a very good Brahmachari class. I saw how pure he is and how strictly he spoke about preserving our celibacy, focusing on the study of the Shastra, and intensifying our spiritual life, morning prayer and everything. At that time, I came to know that he has written a book called The Fortunate Souls. So I got a copy of that book. Whenever I would go to Mayapur, I would see Maharaj's table there. And I would make sure that I don't miss any book. So I would purchase all his books and also the magazines, the Vaishnava, this thing, one of the magazines. I would purchase those. I collected all these magazines also. So in the Fortunate Souls book I saw, during the 70s, what kind of expansion took place in ISKCON society. Maharaj has very nicely recorded that. Year after year, how things grew up. Maharaj was also into recruiting and training the devotees and how the numbers fell down in those days. Very valuable. And the Fortunate Souls book also gives a lot of information about training the celibates, also joining ashramas, new bhaktas. It gives a lot of pointers, very, very valuable. I found it immensely helpful when I came to Pune in 1995. Started the Brahmacharya Ashrama here. I took a lot of pointers from that. There was also another book of Maharaj which gave thematic presentation on different topics from Prabhupada's books, which made it very easy for us to read these thematic topics and then speak to the newcomers. So his writings, his compilations, I found them immensely helpful. Especially the magazines, it brings out some of the very difficult to answer questions he has answered. Like, for example, questions about Ritvik, how Prabhupada gradually was handing over the responsibility to gurus to take up the Diksha. So nicely, he has given references, quotes, letters. So that's one sample, like that many other difficult topics he has answered there. So And later on, I got connected to one Krishna Bhagavan Prabhu in America, in Kansas State. And we would have a Brahmachari Sangha online, and he would come also for that. So I had expressed to him that I know Maharaj before, and it would be very nice if Maharaj comes to Pune, talking also. But at one point in time, Maharaj came to India, we invited him, he came to Pune. And when I went to his room, he said that, Brother Shambhi, Prabhupada revealed one secret to us. I asked, what is it? You Americans, when you come to India, and in case you find the food very spicy, it's difficult for you. I have a very simple formula, Prabhupada said. Daily you eat only Ekadashi Prasad. Whole life, you will never get sick. Prabhupada told. So then Maharaj started taking very simple fruits and nuts and berries and milk and curd. So all these different things are simple items without having to take any other prasad. And we were amazed by his austerities. So in the Brahmachari class, one devotee asked Maharaj that Maharaj, some devotees don't like people coming to a temple and eating and going and not attending the class. Why do they just come for eating? Maharaj asked a question to the devotee. Do you think you are the supplier of grains? Who supplies the grains? Krishna gives the rains. Krishna gives the grains. He has given us all the food. The Lord wants to see the jivas eat his prasad and become devotees. Even if the fellow doesn't do anything, at least he takes some prasad. The prasad will purify his heart. We should never be envious of the other living entities. We should allow them to eat prasad and benefit from prasad. Immediately everybody's mind changed. He was so happy. Because last 8-10 years I've been telling that we should give free prasad. And now we have morning, afternoon, evening. They're giving full prasad to all the people. Within the temple, 300 to 400 people eat in the morning, 300 people eat in the afternoon. So I'm sure Maharaj will be very happy to know that people such many visitors now. And then one devotee asked Maharaj that, Maharaj, should the brahmacharis do yogasanas? No, every morning, some devotee half an hour, 1 hour for yogasanas. Maharaj said, why do you need separate yogasanas? He asked. You can take a Sankirtan box and put it in the van. Take another one and put it. Your body will always be healthy. He said, and not only that, in Guru Puja, you jump up and down, you dance. If you are not lethargic in morning program at Guru Puja, you're dancing heavily. And you're also lifting all the weights and everything. You're going out on Sankirtan. You're due to the moment, your body will always be active and healthy. You don't have to worry about anything else. So we all understood one thing about him. He's very, very Krishna conscious, very focused. He doesn't do prajalpa. He doesn't get distracted by other activities other than Krishna consciousness. So his presence was really very, very powerful amongst us for I think for a couple of days we had him. He gave very, very wonderful classes. He has sober behavior and great behavior and deeply inspired all the brahmacharis. And we got a clue on how the ideal person in the renounced order should be. So I feel very grateful to Maharaj for the visit and also look forward to having him in Pune again. Because we have a lot of brahmacharis here, we would like to have his talks by him and take his association. So once in one of the meetings with him in Mayapur, I came to know about the Rupanuga Institute that he started in Kansas State. And then I got a copy of the brochure of the book to learn more from Maharaj, how he designs the courses. So he is not a person who just teaches and leaves people. He has designed courses, he has set up a college there in Kansas State. And he has written many books, clarified philosophy, philosophy points even, and he has done a lot of research, the first canto of Vedic cosmology. In making of the planetarium, Maharaj had a very big hand. He's gone to the Madhava sannyasis and learned also more deeply about the Vedic cosmology. He's a multifaceted personality. He has knowledge of Vedic cosmology, he has knowledge of Brahmacharya, he has knowledge of training monks, and also he has written thematic topics, exhaustive treatment proper books, very nice summary. So many called. So such personalities who are walking in the globe, surface of the globe amongst us, and they are spreading the light of Krishna consciousness. for the benefit of millions of souls. I feel very grateful to have had an opportunity to have such pleasant and very valuable encounters with him. And I'm also looking forward in future to receive his divine association in Pune. So today you are celebrating the Vyasa Puja of His Honorable Maharaj. I'm sure every one of you will have many fond memories to share about Maharaj. And I shared my little bit of my interaction with him. And I thank you all for the opportunity you gave me to remember him and relish those spiritual moments in his association. Thank you. Hare.
Because of the timing, are there any more devotees in India who would like to share their offering? Okay, so Urukrama Prabhu, you can go ahead, please.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Dhanave Goswamini Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtata Vishitarine. Dear Guru Maharaja, please accept our humble obeisances in the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaja, you mercifully accepting service of your disciples just for their benefit and advancement, just like Lord Krishna accepts service of the jivas for their own benefit. You are a true representative of the Lord. All merciful Lord, empower you to be his representative so that we could be delivered by offering our service unto you and accepting your guidance. Please accept this poem, Gurudeva. In the quiet of the temple, your voice does raise, soft as the wind, yet strong and wise. With every word, the soul takes flight. You are guided by Dharma, bathed in light. To souls newborn in Bhakti's way, you teach how to serve and pray. From darkness deep to Krishna's shore, your voice awakens love once more. A heart of mercy, a mind of flame, you whisper the Lord's eternal name. Through trails of life, through joy and pain, your blessings fall like gentle rain. Devotion flows from your every glance. In your presence, the heart finds dance. A beacon of love, a river of grace. In many hearts, you hold a sacred place. O Gurudeva, you are pure and true, a servant of Krishna, steadfast through. May your teaching spread, may your path endure, for in your life the soul finds cure. By your grace, Gurudeva, light has dawned, ancient wisdom, once veiled, now brightly shone. Garga's sacred words, deep as the Yamuna's flow, bloom with meaning through your purports glow. In every verse, the flute of Krishna calls. Through your mercy, that music touches all. What was once hidden in Sanskrit's tide, you were bright to you were brought to hearts both far and wide. O Gurudeva, ever kind and wise, you were opened the gates to the spiritual skies. May your words forever guide our way to serve Sri Krishna night and day. Your smile brings peace. Your words are gold. In many temples your stories are told. Blessings like rain, gentle and true. Every step you take feels so new. Krishna's path you show with care, a friend to all everywhere. Guru Maharaja, your heart is so bright. Please guide our souls with love and light. Your humble servants, Urukramadas, Kalindi Sundari Devidasi, Bhakta Ujjvalanitai, and Bhakta Diktiman. This offering. This is our offering. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Here we have the requirement for the workman making these floors. 7 coats. That's unheard of. The requirement with 7 coats. And months is the president who's working.
It's our offering. Something. Hare Krishna.
Okay, we have time for one more offering.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, can I speak?
Yes, please go ahead. We've got 5 minutes left. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Sorry, Maharaj couldn't be there physically due to some health issues. We recently been to India for some treatment, and we went to Vrindavan for 2 days and Jaipur, and by Krishna's mercy, at all Goswami temples, I have been praying for your health. I hope you feel better, Maharaj. I just want to thank you for everything that you have done for us as a family and me individually. Whenever I go on altar and serve at Shri Radha Kalachandji, today because I couldn't come there, Maharaj, so we had your pictures here, both on the altar and next to Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet, and where all the devotees were showering flower, offering you, Maharaj, and all the bhogas. Feel so fortunate that whenever I go for service and we chant your mantra and Mula mantra, and under your and Srila Prabhupada's guidance, we serve the deities. I serve Radha Govinda and Chota Radha Kalachandji. And every time it's such a wonderful reminder that without the Guru, we cannot do anything. Yasa prasadat bhagavad prasado, yasa prasadan na gati kutopi. And that those stanzas come to life every time when we chant your mantras. And the more and more I'm passing my days into the service of Shri Radha Kalachandji, they're making me realize that how without your mercy, wouldn't have been in a position to serve them before, because I'm been so fallen, not only past birth, but even in this life, unless, until, as many devotees were mentioning about Bhaskarananda Prabhu and Mataji, by their mercy, we have come to Krishna consciousness. We have, got to know about Krishna and you especially. Thank you.